So just as a heads up, when I was away, I had to click out of this first part of the story. So thank you, Elle, for recording this part of the story for me, because otherwise I would not be able to see it. So yeah. Hi, Catherine.
Thank you for waiting. I finished checking your adventurer handbook. Here are your commission rewards.
Thanks, Catherine.
We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
I thought this was the vacation.
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up having downtime in Krai. Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the wild hunt causing chaos or the Vatui stirring up trouble.
That happens in every nation, Paimon. Every nation that we do. Oh, I love that you pause here because you know I would say something.
It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment.
We really have achieved a lot since we've been here, haven't we? The Traveler and Paimon strike again.
Sure have. Things were looking pretty dicey, but in the end, we managed to turn it around. Whoa! Paimon just got deja vu.
I have been in this place before.
That's right. It's because we've done this like a million times now.
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
The what?
Oh, yeah. Mama told us that was coming up soon.
Oh, I remember what that is now.
Why do you mention it, though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it, too? Paimon thought it was just for moon goddess worshippers.
Right.
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business.
Oh, so it's like
they
Christmas.
do not concern themselves with the religious element.
Oh, okay.
The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance.
Oh, okay.
They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Krai's most lively festival.
Oh, sounds like fun.
I'm definitely up for it.
Great! Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead.
Which is?
When we first got here, you mentioned that this was where your spaceship landed?
Oh, I forgot about the spaceship plot.
Because we got wrapped up in that whole rare situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly.
Except we have no idea where to start, so...
Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for. By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching, but the moment you stop looking, it'll jump right out at you.
I'm not sure it's as simple as that. Also, that's only applied to memories.
Right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
Sure. We haven't seen Columbina in a while. We also, I mean, we saw her last patch. She used a huge amount of power in the final battle against Rerir, and has been much weaker since then. I don't know if I can do anything to genuinely help her, but surely a little chat can do no harm. One other thing that concerns me is, we've seen no trace of Doctor so far.
He looks super serious all of a sudden.
I was just thinking about Columbina and the Doctor. We actually have not seen the Doctor in a hot minute.
That's why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the Doctor have to do with anything?
We learned back in Natlan that he's been investigating the moon, but he's been suspiciously absent so far. Right, I completely forgot about that.
And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Vatui. It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to?
Being a little shit, engrossed in one of his experiences perhaps. Either way, his current action is a good thing. Right, like, I don't know what he's gonna be doing here.
Paimon would much rather deal with
Other than
Marionette
being a
anyway.
shithead.
She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person.
She says a
Maybe it's
tsundere.
the pressure of being a Vatus? Especially as a harbinger. Does
no?
she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up appearances or something?
No, I think she's just built like that, bro.
But then, every time we headed out with Rerir, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots. That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about it.
Paimon, I have a feeling she might have heard that.
What? Relax, she's not even here.
Well,
what's the matter?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now. we again? Oh yeah, Columbina? Right, yeah. Let's go see Columbina.
Let's go see Columbina! A Nocturne of the Far North. Nocturne is an interesting word to use. Hi, girly. Is she asleep? I don't think she's asleep, right?
Hey, she's sitting up.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
Well, yes, because I don't do your Selenic Chronicles.
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Aether voice jump scare. Hi, Zach Aguilar.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
Girl, I don't care. If you need to take a nap, go take a nap.
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Descend.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions.
Oh my god, you think about me?
They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
That's been her whole goal this entire time.
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain in Teyvat, there will come a day that I disintegrate.
Oh!
And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
So, I'm assuming like erosion, right? But not actually erosion.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Teyvat.
Oh, so you're gonna leave on Moon Prayer Night? Oh wait, but that's this patch! Wait!
The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
Oh, so she's actually using rocket science to get her to the moon?
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
We could do that, I guess.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky.
That is also an issue that you have to deal with.
I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
What, getting violently slingshotted into the universe?
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
I will say Paimon's laugh right there was very cute.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
We will never be reunited, actually.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here.
A wanderer, you say? I do also happen to know about another wanderer.
Yet just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh, were you hoping I can answer that?
Girl, that was a rhetorical question.
Yes.
Oh,
You are a traveler.
never mind.
So you must have a lot of experience in this area.
How would I know?
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
I love that the answer to this is just yo.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
Okay, but you can also analyze the things that you enjoy, and I think it's a much better thing to analyze the things you enjoy. Paimon would be the person to not think critically about the things that they consume, but that's a whole other topic. I don't know why I got on this tangent, but here I am.
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Well, some of us have monotone voices. Not everyone has a very, all over the place voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
She sounds how she sounds, honestly. Like, you can tell she's slightly happy about it.
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
A joke. Albeit not a funny one.
I agree with her.
Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
I must absorb your energy.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh. Then, do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
I love that she was just like, so we holding hands or nah?
Sure.
Just, if you want to hold hands, just ask him. I'm pretty sure he'll say yes.
Thank you. So, I've heard that in the moon prayer nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the moon goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming moon prayer night.
Aww!
I've never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that. We take care of everything. All you need to do is show up.
I feel like, or at least in Natlin and I guess some of the other events we had recently, all the parties were made for us. I feel like this is the first time we've been helping to celebrate someone else, which is honestly a nice change of pace.
Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
But they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
Yeah, there will definitely be complications, but
I'll make it work. You have my word.
we can have a small party. It doesn't have to be, you know, the entirety of Krai.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, he does. Paimon's actually not too sure what he's planning.
Hey, I have solid plans.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is, there is no need.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
It's probably something in relation to this. Oh, it's changing color. So you're not as fully recovered as we thought.
And also, I do not know.
Oh, you were just keeping up appearances. Oh, girly. Girly. Jump scare. Durin.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part.
Everyone's gonna want to take part.
Mama's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
I don't know. I was gonna make that up as we go along.
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there.
Okay, did you have a plan?
So sneaky.
I'm sure you didn't have a plan, buddy. Yeah, I feel like she is getting a lot weaker, but she did use so much energy during the Rehir fight, so I don't blame her. Where she's gonna get the energy from, I don't know. But wait a minute.
Hey, Llama, it's us. Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
Hi, Varka.
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Oh my god, he is a pathetic alcoholic.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah. that too.
It does not ignore the fact that you are a raging alcoholic.
What do you mean, that too?
So preparations are already underway?
Yes. Celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Krai. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
Well, the Adepti certainly exist, but although in your case the I did not read the... I did not read the options before saying what I thought. We met plenty of them in our time.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
She probably shouldn't have endorsed your metaphor. It's too late now.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Change fits, add glasses. I don't know, you can Superman her, right?
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
How are you gonna handle that, Varka? Please tell me.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
No, he's just gonna fuck around and find out. He's exactly like Aether.
Not as such,
See?
no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up.
Exactly 1-to-1. I think the gigantic biblical angel wings on her head give her away. But we can hide that and just put a cloak on her. It'll be okay.
You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
At this rate, I don't know why we can't have a clothing change. Except for, I guess, on Lantern Rite and on the summer event. I guess clothes are expensive. Maybe they take 3 million Mora.
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows, once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey! Did you catch that? Lama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles like their whole face is glowing.
Okay, I love Windbloom, but hear me out. When are we getting a Ludi Harpastum event? Please. I'm begging. We've had it since the comics. Where is it?
And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the moon goddess's face at this festival.
Dude, if Alice releases and Ludi Harpastum happens, I will actually die. You don't understand how long I've been waiting for the Ludi Harpastum to happen.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No one else can capture that traditional aesthetic quite like you guys. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
We'll take care of that part.
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along.
Oh, okay.
Also, I have some further questions about Kutar's decision.
What does that mean? What did the plot's happening? Bird! Oh my god, wait, can I stick my face in here? Oh, I'm too tall. I'm so tall. Hold on. Oh, I can only be the badger. That's cute. Why can't I be the deer? Oh, because there's a literal barrel behind it. I'm guessing only the kids can stand on there. All right, fine.
Huh? What's this? They sure look like they're having fun.
I guess they're playing drums? I don't know what's
I
happening.
believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these.
I mean,
I'm not sure where they learned it from.
considering their giant ears make for very good taiko drumsticks. I'm not surprised.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Hi, Lulonatar.
Luonatar! You want to play too?
Guess not. Oh, well, maybe you can learn from the other two.
Yeah. She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
You mean like right now? Hit the left side, hit the right side. Well... Dun dun. It kind of sounds like a heartbeat, which is very
What are
interesting.
these floaty things?
Oh, right, I did not even notice
Moon
these.
veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them, it creates a lovely misty effect.
It's like the Aurora Borealis. It's so nice. Also, I would genuinely would love some kind of thing in real life like this. I'm assuming you're using like is it chiffon? Like, I forgot what the actual textile pattern is called. But like maybe like a tulle like fabric, right? And then hanging these things on it. But it also would depend on how heavy these are, because they look like glass, honestly. So I don't think you can hang glass on tulle. Yeah, it's like some kind of sheer cloth, and then you can put like those ornaments on it. But how heavy those ornaments have to be, I guess, is another question.
Everyone seems hard at work.
They're preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here, Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large.
Weren't you the one in charge of planning that thing?
Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Snacks!
Oh, look at all these colors. It looks great. Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You also eat literally everything, so you'll probably like it anyway.
You bet. Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us.
Oh, so it's more like you have to wait until they bloom in order to start celebrating. I guess it's like similar to a harvest festival, kind of.
As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
That would be debatable for people who have the attention span of exactly 10 seconds, but... Oh, why did the lighting do all of that?
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival.
It's kind of like festivals based on lunar cycles. I guess so, but at the same time, like lunar festivals can be like, they're like semi-planned in advance. Like you can estimate, I guess, the moon cycles, and usually they always fall at a certain time. But I guess like with it's not exactly waiting, but you do have to like guesstimate when you're going to be celebrating it, I suppose.
I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no, but if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation.
Speaking of answers, she asked us to pass along a message. There is no need.
Ah, I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess.
Oh, this line definitely reminds me of Leah a little bit, just because of, the time for Adepti is over kind of thing. Which is interesting, because next pack should be the Lantern Rite, right?
But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay.
Right, I mean, you can offer her a place to stay, but at the same time, what's going to end up happening is that people will eventually start worshiping her because they know who she is. Like, as much as the kind gesture is there is that other element to it. It's like the old pagan festivity for winter solstice, which became Christmas in our culture because of Christianity. Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense then.
I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
Well, I mean, it might be your birthplace, but at the same time, like, you can eventually drift away from home, like your original birthplace, if you don't find or need to find significant importance in your hometown, even though I think it is important to like know your origins and know where you come from. Some people might not have a good experience with it, and that's okay to drift away from it.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
I love that these two sound like big parents, and like Columbina's like their teenage kid growing up.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nausea Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
I'll come with you. Also come to my account, please.
Sure thing, let's go. Bye for now, Wilma.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Also, not to be alarmist, but like that little triangle thing that Varka has on the back of his jacket, high key remind me of the old Fatui outfits from that trailer so long ago. And also it's in the same color as Dodore's. I don't like it. I am saying that. I'm not saying he's working with Dodore. I would actually be scared shitless if he was working with Dodore. But that's a weird coincidence. Varka is Dodore. I don't think Varka's Dodore. No, if Varka was Dodore, I think I'd cry. But I will say that's a weird thing to have. That's a weird thing to have. They do have a lot of design similarities. I really don't want that to be the case, and I'm like almost betting that there's nothing upcoming that would showcase ever that Varka works with Dodore at any point in time, but imagine Varka. Oh, Varka being a rogue Dodore clone. That'd be really funny. A traveler needs blessings, not burdens. It sounds good in principle, but will the blessings alone be enough for Columbina?
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with Flints! What could they be chatting about?
They have Flint and Dirt and I love everyone. I love everyone in this game. Ah!
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
I miss Albedo. I miss Albedo so much.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Whoa. Who said that? What investigation?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon.
Oh my god, if you guys are gonna flirt, can you literally do it anywhere else? In front of my salad?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait. Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
Oh my god, he's stupid.
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
That's crazy
Maybe
to
I
say
can
to him.
explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all.
Why are they ghosty?
On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Oh my god, what's that one Oceanid line that she says? The water, the changes of the world. I forgot the voice line, but you know what I'm talking about. The Oceanid world boss.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them but not touch them?
Well, we did have a episode, how many patches ago, where if you touched someone, you could suddenly see them. Or said monsters, which is, time-space shenanigans are happening again, and I don't like it.
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Not Krai before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moon Prayer Night.
So y'all just have ghosts? Y'all just have ghosts running around? I guess it's like Louisiana, I guess, the vibe.
From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
I see. I'm glad they weren't real, or didn't turn real, because that, I feel like, could happen. Abyssal monsters even have a soul to leave. I mean, they would, because if you're counting the Natlan NPCs, right? And they turn into ghosts when they die, and the Saurians turn into ghosts. Do the Hilichurls turn into ghosts? Did we fight any Hilichurl ghosts at one point? I don't even remember. Because if we fought Hilichurls, which haven't technically died, they're just respawning, then maybe we are the ghosts. In the end, maybe we're all ghosts after all.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
Maybe because the moon's getting stronger? I don't know. Well, Columbina's getting stronger. Well, semi-weaker now that we've saw that other cutscene, but...
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment.
Alice mention! Okay.
But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message.
Oh.
I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her.
Well, oh, maybe that was the trailer that happened, and she, like, talked to them in that whole trailer thing. Okay.
We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
That sounds like all of Mondstadt, if I'm gonna be so honest with you. Also, where is Skara? Skara just disappeared after that cutscene.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
He says, looking directly at Flynn's. But also, weren't we just planning for a party? Like, what happened to that?
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in Krai, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
Her staff being just Yehuda, but sure. Where is Yehuda? Where is she?
You're right. I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though.
What?
Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears.
I mean, maybe people didn't document it before.
But this time, either everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehuda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest.
Okay.
First, the Abyss.
As usual.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms, too.
God damn it, I'm back in Natlin and Leah again.
Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Okay, not to go Raiden Shogun on this, but like Raiden Shogun's second story quest where she has to, she relives some of the past and there's some soldiers that come and greet her in that story. Is something happening with the ley lines, or like maybe the Kuvaki is messing with the ley lines, and because the Kuvaki is stronger going to the, in the whole area, it gets stronger, which means it affects ley lines, and then ley lines give memories. Thingies are happening. I don't know where I'm going with this tangent. Maybe it has something to do with ley lines. That's my end point. I don't know how I got there, but that's what it is.
Oh.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
But why?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell.
From distant past, do you mean 500 years ago or thousands of years ago? Because there's a very big difference.
They claim to be from Hyperborea.
Oh, Hyperborea time.
Which I've heard from
Okay.
Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
Bruh.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather.
Oh, that is true. The one in Ace Quest, you can interact with the current world. I guess it's like... a lot of the ghosts, I feel like we have been able to interact, minus, I think, recently in this area, and then also the timey-wimey stuff that happened in the Traveler Quest. Not Paralogism, but the one after that. About the spaceship thing. I think, like, those were the few times where we weren't able to interact with something we could not see / ghosts, you know?
Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
I think you have plenty of good favor with her, girly pop.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flint's, and me.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the Abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
Oh my god, he takes after his mother. We love to see it.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the Abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
Zhongli is 6,000 years old, which, suspicious.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Wait, we're a team? Since when?
Since you became an honorary knight, of course.
Fuck,
This
I
was
forgot
part
about
of my
that.
grand plan all along.
God damn it, which means I'm doing all the work in this team.
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case. And Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
I feel like Yehoda would be a party girl, 100%. Or at least try to be, and then realize she loves video games too much and ends up, like, holding herself in her room the entire time. But she definitely would be a drinker.
No.
Are you good?
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss. So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
Uh-oh. It's bad if everyone's... Oh, she's going. Oh, God.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
See, I know they're probably meaning, oh, the traveler ship, but also, like, Celestia.
Like a spaceship?
A spaceship at Star Sand Shoal?
That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right? Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out.
Okay, well, it's just us that know about it and not everyone else in this room.
Wait. Back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything!
Girl, I don't even know. I don't got my memories. Maybe that's a conversation for next time. This is still a huge discovery on your part.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course. Wow. Really? Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
You just say, please, can I please have some work? That's so funny. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, in context, this makes sense, but, like, the way he said it was funny.
Fair enough. You can tag along.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
What about Yehoda and Nefer?
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
I'm guessing they have other things to investigate, right?
Tell me, Yehoda.
Oh.
When did the Curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh. Right, about that.
Oh, sorry, boss.
Aw, poor Yehoda. Poor girlie. Oh.
Too slow.
Oh, you're still here.
We can't unshare information any more than water spilled on sand can be put back in the bucket. I'll just have to balance the books some other way.
Please, boss. There's gotta be another way. Who knows? Depending on what they find, maybe this will work in our favor. Please don't find me. Please.
Oh, Yehuda! Oh, they're so precious. I would protect Yehuda with my life. Oh my god, it's my ship! That's my ship! Oh, I can't go inside the ship. Oh, wait, there's 2 people there. Wait, there's multiple people here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm gonna...
Maybe I wasn't meant for this world.
Well, what do you know? Yehuda was right on the money. This phantom really is your spaceship.
We killed Aether so that he could go onto the spaceship. That's the ghost, right? And the Mirage spaceship. This way he can interact with the Mirage spaceship and go home, right? Oh my god, oopsie.
But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists, but somehow it left an afterimage?
It's okay, dead Aether can interact with it now. I'm not sure either.
Ah, you're already here.
Lauma, how'd you find out about this, actually?
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Starsand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
This is huge, though.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Let's look around and see what we can find out.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Can we hear what the ghosts are saying, though? Okay, so we found nothing. Okay. There is just a deer there. Okay. Which means Lauma will 100% know what just happened.
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Did they have to show me that Aether perished before going into the next scene? Oh my god. They were just like, we can't continue this scene because you died.
Is that a phantom Rhymehorn deer?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are.
Well, it depends. Is this like a temperate region? Like, I would assume, right? Not so much has happened here. Aside from like the Colors of the World quest where there's literally a giant explosion that happens, it has to be relatively peaceful, and I don't think the weather's too bad.
Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
After a few moments, the Rhymehorn deer and his companions return happily.
All back together? Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions.
That is true. The cataclysm did happen. So there is that. I forgot about that. That could also change the ecology a lot.
It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exists in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
I mean, that was proven with that last world quest, right? With the girl from Conria. Because we don't see their whole world, we only see small fragments.
Good point. Great thinking, Lauma.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
I'm assuming this is when I was asleep.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes, still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go, and enjoy your feast.
There they go.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
Well, you're not human. Kuti and Imatar?
Those illusions and those people. It's all a little creepy, don't you think?
Nah, all part of the festive atmosphere.
I love that the Rhymehorn deer is still here. I wish I had, you know, ooh. Oh, they can just do, oh. He just slid out of me. I don't like that at all, actually. Oh, I think I glitched out the deer. Oh, I'm going to leave you alone to get that fruit. Don't mind me, okay? Okay. I genuinely think I glitched it out. Whoopsie.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Nope. Never seen or heard anything this weird.
Interesting, okay. So can I talk to... I can't talk to you directly. Which is strange because, you know, Lauma can talk to them directly. I can see inside. Oh. And it disappears. Whole spaceship's gone.
Hey!
Can I talk to you at all? I was like, was this the Natlin fit? I think he just has a random build. That's why he looks like that. He doesn't have his proper clothes, I guess.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
This looks really shiny, and also kind of looks like a part of the Traveler's old sword, like the one that it was in the first cutscene when we were fighting the unknown god. Well, Asmodee. When we were fighting Asmodee.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
So this thing's just been here for a really long time.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
I love that Varka can just talk and just do that, but alright. Join Varka in communicating with the Phantom. I love that we can just do this. Oh, I can't click on him because he disappeared.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Okay. Why does he sound like he's talking into a bottle?
Huh? You mean Paimon?
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
We should go with them.
They're going to lose their minds.
What?
It's fine.
This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Bro, I don't know.
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice.
He's a theater kid more and more. We get to talk to him.
I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Krai. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed and we can't influence it.
So like a video game?
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
It depends if you have access to time travel or not.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
If only this showed the moment when my sister was searching for me. Maybe then I could have discovered why she wasn't in the spaceship. Or if it showed the moment when it disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it and where they were headed. But no such luck. All we've seen is an arbitrary moment in time during its long stay here. Also, for some reason, this graphic is like slowly floating up midair. And I think it's supposed to determine like space and time, but it does not help.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Aw, thank you, Varka.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
Listen, he's just a guy that jokes around. It's fine. Varka, we already know the ship exists. I mean, I guess. But he gets to see it one time more, you know?
I wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
And also, new question, why isn't it there now? If it's been here for so long. Unless it's gonna show us by the end of the story.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Well, it makes sense.
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
Oh my god, honorary Knight Lava!
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
It worships Barbados, but that's a whole different can of worms to go through there.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Right, like if any Archon were to commit blasphemy, it would be Barbados. Well, technically, if you count Columbina, then Columbina. Oh, everyone's dying. Well, I can't help you there. He's gonna go right through him.
Oh, no! Get away!
You're not gonna do anything.
Oh.
There you are.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Duran. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
I really wonder if that voice actor was only casted for that one role and all he did was scream. That would actually... Honestly, as they should.
But we have to at least try.
Oh, Duran, baby.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
Okay, Flint, you don't have to say that.
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
Oh, Duran just wants the help.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Duran?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
They died. You watched them die, Durin.
My guess would be that we are seeing Krai during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Oh, right. They don't know about the whole Hyperborea thing, so... Unless... Well, there's also that.
Conria.
That is correct.
He was wearing Conrian garb, so...
As you know,
it's
once
multiple
the Abyss
timelines.
senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Krai, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land. Then, 500 years ago, the whole of Teyvat suffered an abyssal disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Once more, Krai was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god.
See, now I'm curious how long Flynn's has lived to understand and know this history too, because he's also many, many years old, and also someone who remembers all the stuff back in the Conrian Cataclysm is interesting, unless he just learned it through history, which is another thing he could have done.
The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past.
There's so many.
How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events?
Durin, it's because he's traumatized, okay? He's just not feeling it in order to get through his trauma.
From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Everyone who is Gen Alpha right now, shut the fuck up. Thank you. I said shut up, all of you. Stop that. Anyway, I'm glad that they mentioned how old he is as well. Which I guess that would mean that he must have memorized the history from before the Conrian Cataclysm, right? Just because it's been more than 500 years ago.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply.
Oh, please, you're hurting me a little too hard right now.
Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the Abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rarir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the Abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the Abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all?
Oh, Durin, no, you deserve to exist.
My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rarir, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
My baby!
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
He's so precious! Oh my god, I would actually perish for him!
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension.
Transcension? What? Wait, hold on. Like, transcending your thoughts, but also like an evolution. Like, that's a weird word choice to use, Flint. And I know you like hiding your stuff, but like, suspicious.
Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Right, because no one knows about Flynn's being, you know, Flynn's.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation.
They're gonna be plot points that we're gonna use later.
And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia.
Yeah, same.
What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
Okay, Yehoda, I would like you to read all the stuff in the Hisi Island book. Thank you very much. Look up first Moonchanter Alia. Thank you.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
See, my question is how much of this is a red herring, you know? Like, how much of this is just gonna be, like, additional stuff that no one needs to care about later?
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Until the plot happens and suddenly they get in the way of the festivities.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonchanter.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
She just doesn't like that she's losing out on this deal, which honestly, yeah, that makes sense from a business perspective, but also, Never, stop being Bezos-y right now.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
Like what?
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although...
Girl...
Does food go bad on the moon?
Well, I mean, technically, maybe moisture might cause things to mold, you know?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
Flynn's the only person that wants a lantern is you, because you're literally a lamp.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
Just because you're made out of chalk does not mean we should give them magical stones.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
What is she gonna do with that, though?
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in.
Right.
But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
He says, staring directly at Nefer. Oh, and they're all staring directly at me.
Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Fine. I guess I'll go ask.
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Sure, it's fine. You know, that's just a regular thing. Just talking to a god and being like, hey, what do you want for a present? Have fun. Gotcha. I can't even get gifts for my friends. How do you expect me to get stuff for a god?
Is something the matter?
That's my line, Durin. You seem a little down.
I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss.
It's okay, Durin. He's so precious. He doesn't know yet.
But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right. Thanks for your concern.
It's okay. We all experience the tragedies and the unfortunate parts of the world, and eventually you slowly go used to it. Even though these things are not normal, and we should not normalize them, in fact, that these things are so normal within today's society. We do have to get used to it, but also, like, maybe we shouldn't. Anyway.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
Don't forget, I'm a member of the Knights of Favonius. You can always rely on me.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
But you are a child, and I love you. You're so precious. You're adorable. I would do anything to protect you, buddy. Okay, just know. You have my full support.
Columbina, we're back!
Where is she?
Huh? She's not here.
I can't sense her presence at all.
Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Where did they all go?
Maybe they're all... Okay, I should read the dialogue that's given to me before I start talking, because I was also going to say they took them out for walkies?
Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know.
Okay, maybe they need walkies. You need walkies. And you're not a pet, last time I heard of.
Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
Watch her jump scare us or something. Fair point, let's go. Unless she was hiding the whole time. We didn't even sense her presence. That's the worrying thing.
Columbina, are you back yet?
I think she's missing. I think she's gone.
Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here.
It's getting more faded. It's not blue anymore. This is really weird.
Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
By the looks of it, she hasn't been back all day. Did someone kidnap her? I will riot. If someone have kidnapped her, I'm gonna be so mad.
What about Luonatar? Luonatar, you there?
Oh, Luonatar is here.
Hey! Do you know where Columbina went?
The answer's no. Okay.
Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Oh, sounds like an I don't know either to me.
Yeah, that's even stranger.
Paimon, look, the flowers.
What about them? Oh, that's not good news.
Also, I love that they only just noticed now.
They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now.
Let's go. We gotta find Lauma.
Good idea. She might know what's happening.
Paimon was not panicked the entire time we talked about that, but okay.
Lauma!
Oh, all the flowers even outside are purple, too.
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay?
Lauma, we lost her. She's missing. Has she visited Frostmoon Scions? I miss her.
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color.
Heck!
Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Okay, weird theory. What if she turned into, like, not a Kutar. Kutar is moon. Kuhenki. What if she turned into a Kuhenki? Because, like, I don't know. I'm thinking of, like, Venti and, like, the wind spirits, right? Maybe she has, like, another form where it's easy on her and she doesn't have to be human or something. Did you check under the couch? We checked everywhere. She's not there. Imagine the Kuenki just backed her and carried her to the moon. She's like, all right, we need to get the energy. Go.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
Has anyone approached Silver Moon Hall lately?
No.
Like a Donore?
Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence.
My girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy.
Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's not Krai's information hub after all.
You just want to see Nefer. Just say the truth.
Makes sense. Let's go.
Oh my god. Maybe she has a meeting with Sandrone? Or like, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm very worried about her. She doesn't like disappear like this. Well, why did... Was that just a cloud and it just got really dark for no reason?
Is it just Paimon, or is this stall kind of suspicious? Has never been here before, right?
Okay, but they're also setting up for a party, so...
No, I don't recognize it.
Oh! Wait a minute. Throw back. We're gonna throw this back to the summer event. Remember that cactus guy, right? That cactus quest where, there was this dude, right? And there was a guy in a cactus suit and he was freaking out. There was a stall that looked exactly like that. The Natlin cactus dude? That's a little suspicious.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Krai.
Is that Alice? I can't tell.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
I don't think it's hostile. I genuinely don't think it's hostile.
Not that way. The final boss is right here.
Hey, girlie, what are you doing?
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not. Also...
That voice sounds a little familiar.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you.
Her laugh? Oh my god, I'm blushing. Her laugh, though.
It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Oh my gosh, she gets a title card? Great Adventure of the Realms Dodo King, Defender of Old Mondstadt, etc. Oh, Defender of Old Mondstadt's so interesting as a title card. But most importantly, Mother of the most adorable Klee. Ah, look at her! Alice, my girl! And she moved the camera, right? Hello? I would die for her, actually.
What is going on?
Don't worry, this is normal for her.
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexenzirkel.
Look
and
how
we
she
ourselves keep a
moves.
very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing.
The way that she moves is so fluid. Oh my god.
So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I love the concept of the hat, right? Her hair looks so dorky. Her hair is giving Mika. I'm sorry. I had to, from this shot specifically, I'm just like, wow, you're Mika's mother. Oh my god, I love her though. Oh, I want to cosplay her so bad, bro.
You look like...
You look just like Klee. You look so young. Well, that's kind of rude. I'm just gonna say you look like Klee because that's her mom, you know?
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy.
Well, I met Klee first.
Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
That's cute.
So she's a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
Listen, she's been a Discord friend for years and years, and then we just met her IRL, okay?
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
Llama does not know how to react to this.
It's okay, Llama, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too.
I don't know, these leggings remind me of Alice. Not Alice, oh my god, of Amber so much. I think it's literally just the high stocking style. She helped us get a lot in the past.
That's right. She's a good person, just kinda unpredictable.
Kinda like Klee.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nod Krai's present
Bro,
situation.
how'd you get summaries about what's happening? All right.
In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Great. Why doesn't Genshin have recaps like that, actually? Now that I'm thinking about it, like HSR, we get those recaps. I feel like Genshin should get those now, especially because these quests are a lot longer.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Not Krai, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss.
Okay, why, where, final boss, what happening?
And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
She walks like a Zenless Zone Zero character. Like, not in terms of jiggle physics, because I'm not looking at that. Although, I can't tell. I did not see if she does jiggle. Can't tell. But the fluidity of her movements, you can definitely tell they've improved how, like, her hips sway, like, the body moves, you know? She's much more fluid in that sense. I guess also in Booba. Sure, we'll go with that. I'm going to send a formal request for Jean to put you in solitary confinement. Does she know about that, actually? That's a new question.
Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow.
She's such a theater kid. I love her.
Thus falls the great Dodo King.
07 Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
Paimon, have you ever experienced whimsy in your life? Let me have this.
For funsies, of course.
Right!
What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
Oh my god, I love Alice so much.
No, it's just, you seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Not Krai because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle.
Right, okay, so what happened? Well, Reverie happened, but...
It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
So where is she?
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea?
Yes, what kind of tea? I love
My
tea.
main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of
You
course,
got a big-ass
to have
chair.
some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders.
Also, once again, the Diluc Teapot. I'm begging for them to confirm that one of the Hexen Circle members was Diluc's mom. I know it's a crazy theory, and that is probably never going to come true, but I want that to happen.
I'll skip over the complicated parts. But to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Well, I would blame Maria for that.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on.
Okay, but that's normally what happens. Also, this chair is gigantic for her.
And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, there is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
Okay, syzygy has only ever been used in context with, I think, Spiral Abyss. So, trilunar, I'm assuming 3 moons, and then syzygy is that part of it.
A trilunar syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
Right, you're talking about, well, not life, death, and such. She means like, Arya-san in canon, I'm assuming.
Oh, that's exactly
Or
it.
that, yeah.
The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable.
I didn't realize they referred to them as death, though.
But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and...
Wait, why was the iridescence moon marrow never supposed to be retrieved?
The power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Krai. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame.
And that was like thousands of years ago.
And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
Well, if you have that much power in one area, yeah. Why are you so concerned about the borders, if I might ask? Because there's things outside the world that they're scared of. Alice just meant the moons first held the authorities of life and death, and then the shades replaced them. Got you. Okay. I was thinking about the people instead.
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
The way she said sunny was cute.
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
I don't think you would be able to comprehend it, and I don't think that we would be able to comprehend what they're doing right now.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R.
Oh god, which was the R? I forgot. Was it Nicole? I think it was... No, was it the one from... It was either the Snezhnayan one or Nicole. Forget which one. Oh, Rhine daughter! Okay, that would... that would make a lot of sense that it's gold! Yeah, she has to do a lot of cleaning up. Also, do they still talk? That's my question. Like... Because now Rhine daughter is Nibirius, well, is with Nibirius, are they still yapping? Oh, Ianova was Jay, got you.
Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Columbina wants to use their power to return home.
I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
I mean, we heard her voice in Fontaine.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Wait, why? What?
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
Okay, so explain, because I'm assuming once long ago, the damsel who lived, and imagine me actually reading the dialogue, thank you, Genshin Impact, once again. I'm assuming she turned into another version of herself, like a smaller, less energy-consuming version of herself.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk.
I'm just glad she's not been kidnapped
Are
by
you
Dodori.
out for a walk too?
Oh, this is a cutscene?
Huh?
Oh! Uh-oh. well, that's not good. Ooh, that one piano chord.
The day has come at last.
Is that why I can't do my Selenic Chronicles? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this the whole reason why I can't do my Selenic Chronicles right now? God damn it. We need to bring Columbina back. I have 3 weeks left to do.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form?
Well, okay. I'm so curious if she can't sustain her physical form because she has no energy, or if she is in between places in time. That's my question.
But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home.
The fact that you can literally see the flowers in her head.
Death is near. Is this how it ends for me?
No!
Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this.
Renova, time to go. No! We gotta bring her back!
So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
So, are we gonna walk around as her? This may be your last chance to visit the Frost Moon Enclave. Don't let it slip away. So can I? Can I do my Selenic Chronicles?
Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
Or, I don't know, build your muscles, get stronger. Like, why do men have to be acolytes? We could just lift up the things.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat.
Coming!
No, I'm saying it's literal skill issue. That's what I'm saying.
I want to watch them a little longer.
Is she gonna fade by the time the festival's over? Or, like, the festival gets here? I will be mad. I will be so goddamn mad. We get to walk around as her. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're so floaty. Oh, I know we're a ghost, but also, like, what the heck? Okay, so that stayed the same. I'm very scared that I'm gonna miss something if I don't. Can I talk to you? Oh, well, I can't go through your body, which is interesting. I can't go through tables, so they still exist. Imagine Columbina gameplay. Crazy. You still look at me, though. Like, hello? You still stare into me. You know what I'm doing. Okay, so those are the two options. I want to make sure that I'm not going to miss anything. Oh, when I dash, wait. You can see the moons. Oh! I can't do any attacks, though. Interesting. All right.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Breda!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water. Yeah.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
I like the crouching animation they do.
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
This is very cute. Oh, the way that you can see Columbina sulking in the background.
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
Oh, Columbina, we can have water balloon fights. I can't talk to you. Wait, jumping? Oh, she's so floaty. Oh my god. And she has little water ripples too. Right, snitches get stitches. We don't allow that to happen. She's so pretty. Whee! Moon gravity! I love this. She's so flowy.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lamatti got a midsummer berry dessert? Oh, I always get Lockaberry.
I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family.
I will throw up right now. Oh, Columbina. You dash and then jump. Oh, she spins. Oh my god. Become
I'm seeing
Mario.
so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around. It's nice, being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
I'm looking for you! Yeah, I went looking at your house! Girlie, we're not gonna be in Nasha Town! Oh, apparently I'm in Nasha Town. Never mind.
After the
Ignore
War
me.
of Funerary Flame, the moon goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence.
I mean, because of some people that came to the planet.
That's why the moon goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
Just like what Columbina said, the world itself is rejecting her.
To be more pedantic about it, the moon goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history.
Okay, but the heavenly principles are being a little shit.
Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want.
I bet you she was looking directly at Renova right there.
Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night, when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
The way that she's kind of saying, like, oh, otherwise she'd be dead. In that tone of voice is kind of insane.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared. We're too late.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture.
Alice is the developers and the lore people who are trying to explain to the normies, aka Paimon, what the hell has been happening to Tibet's history for this long. It's like, oh my god, I thought we all knew about this. Like, guys, this is common knowledge.
Now, I said earlier that the moon goddesses lost the foundation for their existence.
Yes. And okay, which book was this? Because I don't think I caught up to a lot of the moon goddess books before this chapter.
The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Teyvat was lost.
I mean, because of the heavenly principles, right?
The same logic applies to the present moon goddess, too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette. And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
So if you don't have a reason to exist, then you disappear? I'm not saying that they're Honkai Star Railing by Genshin Impact, but it sounds very close as to what happens to the Eons when their paths coincide with another one. Like, are they merging with something? Like, You think it might have something to do with the Bamboo Forest book? Maybe. They've already referenced the Bamboo Forest book last Lantern Rite, I believe. So, and it does have to do with possibly one of the... I think it was a alleged moon goddess, but I don't think it was specifically Columbina.
Wait, we did that to her?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be.
Not her being like, well, yes. If you're making light of this, hopefully that means you have a plan.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Teyvat. At least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
And how do we do that?
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her real name? I don't know. Is her name Elysia? Who knows?
Her name?
Yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
I asked her once, but she said she didn't know.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on.
I really like the fact that now Genshin is specifically going like, hey, you know names are important, right? And that's why there are certain characters that don't actually give you their name because they're very important. Anyway. I mean, to have a name is to control them, in theory. If we're talking demons, that's what it is.
The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power.
I mean, it's been done before. Who's to say we can't do it again?
Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me.
Thanks.
Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Teyvat's border soon.
Thank you for telling us all of this.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future.
Hey, you wanna give us a Patch and Mondstadt again? You wanna give us a Windbloom or Looney Harpassum so bad?
Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave. Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
That sounds very Alice in Wonderland.
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
You should!
You really are super busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
There are some unexpected names in there. Well, she also needs to keep tabs on D-Luke. I remember, because, like, I remember D-Luke took care of Klee, and then Alice got involved when his father passed, so there was that. I don't know about Kaya. What about Jean, actually? Jean, too.
Klee didn't make the list, huh?
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
She's like, this is a threat. I love her. Oh my god. Also, 100%. Alice, Shrimps. This is their wallpaper. For sure.
Oh, yep. Klee's a little angel. Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
I love her so much. Oh my god. Off she goes.
She left in a hurry.
She's busy! What do you want from her?
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I doubt that's necessary. A mage of her abilities doesn't need our help.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
She's fun. She is adorable.
That's a long story. Come on, we'll fill you in as we go.
Klee is also very explosive. Oh, Columbina time. Oh, I like this little logo. You guys can't see it, but I like the little logo they have for her.
What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through!
Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair. You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
I feel like this is best friend banter and not actual, like, yelling at each other.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life.
Hey, yo!
Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before moon prayer night.
Okay, now it sounds like actual arguing, but like, huh? You'll get a back massage that'll put you to bed for the rest of your life? Fine on my day, who? Anyway.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
Koski is everywhere. Sampa, where are you at?
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly.
Okay, if you don't call your best friends bitch affectionately, are you really best friends?
Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Aw, you like her!
Oh, Sandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me.
Oh, Columbina, you're so precious.
What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Oh. She's so precious. Wait, you said dash and then jump? Oh my god!
Yep.
It's like a little dolphin in the air. Oh my god, she's so fun! I love that. Hold on. Can I talk to anyone? Or am I just gonna glide through the air like everything else? Okay, I cannot smush her in the thing. Listen, it was for an experiment. Don't judge me. Okay, so there is that. There's one part here. Is there your special story mode? Okay, so I have to go and look at it. I don't want to miss anything, so just let me know. Don't look at me like that. I'm just saying for experiments. For experimentation. Oh.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer.
You could see her?
Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he talking to me? Can he see me?
So you can see her, or is there a child behind you?
Here you go.
Oh. There was a child behind her. Okay.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
The fact we couldn't see her behind her, crazy. Oh, Columbina. She just wants to experience life.
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
That's such a sad line. Oh. Oh.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Varka's sudden appearance.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Varka? Hey, Varka! What? Why? Hey, buddy! Oh, no! It's like, you know the scene in We Will Be Reunited with the, was it the Carrie Bear one? We're in that other realm. It's literally the same cutscene, except with Columbina this time instead of our sibling. Hello? You could see her? Wait, when you passed through, you probably touched her, and then you saw a little glimpse of her.
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out.
No! Go back! Go! Ethan, no! Turn around! Turn your ass around! Turn around! Columbina, go! Go after him! Run! Maybe it's not so bad just quietly staying by their side like this.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and a name?
I love the way that she bounces even when we're not controlling her.
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion, that kind of thing.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexencircle, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
So, we're both weird as fuck, honestly. Fair enough.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexencircle for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, hey, are you Nicole?
I'm assuming that's Nicole, but also the way that she walked in, her colors reminded me of Kokomi.
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like a windbloom pinned to her chest or something.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Right.
Oh, True.
So he's stupid. I love it. What about the tea set? I recall that each mage has their own cup.
That would be this young lady, then?
Llama. Or maybe we can look with our eyes and she'll be right there. This shot specifically reminds me a lot of Zelda, honestly. I don't know why. I think it's the hair design that she has and like the little crown thing, but it's giving Zelda. I like this ball in her hair. Interesting enough.
Sorry to disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
Her color scheme reminds me a lot of Mini Durin.
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Mm-mm, you're not important enough.
Have we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
She does the text like in the Natlin quest.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
That's her. Don't worry about that.
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Oh, they switched it back to this, so she's not actually speaking, but they had to explain it in that way.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
Marker, you're not important enough.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past.
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate.
Every day, the crossroads of fate is always the phrase. Trademark.
Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is...
Nicole! Oh god, why do you have even more titles? The unappreciated master sculptor, the immortal literary giant, if only they write, and the silent angel, yet also the orator. The instant they utter a word, etc., etc. Wait, the instant they utter a word? That's a really suspicious title. In summary, to remain silent is to be the observer of the world. Huh. Okay. The color scheme is giving Mini Durin, 100%. Also, the 3 gajillion trifectas again.
No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans.
Okay, so the little bubbles are because of Alice? I love that for her.
I'm so sorry about that.
It's okay.
Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle.
I love that for them, though.
But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
She's like a coder. She's like, I thought I deleted all of my code. Where did it go? Why is it going wrong?
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions? Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But...
Oh, can you not hear her?
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Among the words that hopped out just now, I saw Angel! Angel!
Yes. My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power.
Right, okay, so you want to explain the whole angel situations and the Sealy and everything that happened there? Because that was during the Hyperborea-ish time, or at least right after Hyperborea, because of, oh god, and then someone, not Solari, the person came back to Teyvat, and they were just like, I'm gonna romance the first angel, and then things happened, and then all the angels became Sealies, and then, there's so, no, literally just please Lord dump on me.
The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Yeah, we met her.
All right. Paimon remembers her.
But we never seen her in person. Well, does she have the ability to retain her form?
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific, no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
Yep, and also, I don't know if Columbina can hear you.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame.
Uh-huh.
Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war.
Okay, listen. I do know about Hyperborea. Just, explain it to me like I'm Razor, okay? I know some things.
Or maybe not.
No. Go into it.
I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time.
Girly.
Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky.
Okay, I know that part, but I need the rest of it.
The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels.
I like the color schemes of them. This is literally the color palette I like. Like the dark blues, the light teals, actually my color scheme.
But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order, even after the War of Funerary Flame. They sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
I mean, wasn't there the whole thing with Alia too?
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moon?
You can hear her. Okay, that's what I was questioning.
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Varka, shut up. Shut up. I love you. Shut up. I want the lore, okay? Shh. No. Varka, shh. Okay?
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters. It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control.
No, it's okay,
Words just flowed out like a waterfall.
It's okay. You can keep speaking. Ignore dumbass Varka, okay? He ate all the horses and now he's going crazy, all right? We need the lore. Please give it to us.
What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The
So
relevant
cute.
part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world. Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Oh, no. Now I'm thinking about Rerir in that portal, too.
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
Words are hard.
Please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge.
Right.
I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I
Yeah.
suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Yes, please, Nicole.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Varka,
Time
shut
out.
up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Let's summarize what we've got first.
No, Varka. I have never been more mad at a character than right now. Varka, shut the fuck up. We were about to get lore. You don't understand how long we've been waiting for this, Varka.
The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although
Okay, so that's
I expect
how-
the structure is long gone by now.
Columbina knows because Columbina can't hear Nicole, is what you guys are saying.
That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed?
How?
Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time.
So you're describing a wormhole, right? Okay, we did that technically in the last, not paralogism, the one after that, that quest, the one where we find out about the spaceship. So it's not a foreign concept.
We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together at...
What she's describing is wormholes.
You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
No, listen, don't look at Varka. He's a lore skipper. Don't worry about him. I am understanding you right now.
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
Also, don't listen to Paimon. Paimon just doesn't know anything.
All right. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup.
Well, we do have a phantom right now, and that's Columbina, even though character-wise, none of them know.
By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the moon goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
The last line sounded a little bit like, you get it? Are you stupid? Did you figure it out? Do I need to explain it again? Like, honestly, same.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history. If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail.
Hey, okay, can I be there specifically just for lore? And then after that, I will leave and y'all can do your business.
Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers.
Is she directly being like, our mitzvah might accidentally erase that, so it's time for fairy tales?
Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
And she's
She
gone.
seems friendly. It's just...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
She just wants somebody to talk to. I love her. Oh my god.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Well, no, that's fine. I would sit down and listen to her any day, okay? She's an extroverted introvert with hyper focus. No, honestly, it's so cute.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all.
Hey, Llama, if you don't mind, can you give me that book and I'll read it myself?
I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
Because they rewrote everything. That's literally what happened in the book itself, the hymns book. Like, everything was kind of censored out and then rewritten, and then not all of it was preserved. I have a hunch that the Fatui might know something too.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Hey, if you find someone named, like, I don't know, the Dr. Dodore, can you, like, kick him in the shins for me? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
She just wants to be included.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kutar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Yes, it's called rewritten history, and it happens more times than you think.
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. All right, let's take a look through.
Clear and concise would be one way to describe the writing style of these historical records, but you can just as easily describe them as terse and dry. And since Llama already knows the material like the back of her hand, the quest to find any new information in these texts is tough going.
Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frost Moon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her.
I'm assuming they're summarizing the hymns book right now.
I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina.
She looks so sad.
It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Llama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
Then, when you were organizing these texts, what criteria did you use?
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, Why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Sure. Give me a moment.
Oh, that's a lot more books.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi.
Wait a minute. Okay, first of all, isn't that the same thing that what was said about Venti as well? That he also took a giant chunk of mountain and then chucked it somewhere to form another island. I think it was like the Thousand Winds Island or something like that. Or something from Dragon Spine. I could be wrong. But like, there was something like that. Does every deity have some kind of lore with that?
Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test.
Was it Golden Apple? Wait, no, I thought Golden Apple was made by Alice for Klee.
The 3 moons are naught but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The subjectivity is strong in this one. We've heard something like this before in Natlan.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now.
Oh, Venti sent the islands there, but Alice turned into what it is. Got you. Okay.
Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading?
Seems like a collection of anecdotes.
Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold.
Oh no, the Charmony Dove.
Being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees.
Ah, Sunday, oh no!
Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth a Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Kutar was gone.
Maybe she just wanted help.
The moon chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess and was greatly respected amongst the people. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that?
If it's true, it gives off a somewhat lonesome feeling.
Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. And so, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, the birdie! Oh.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
The shot of her being sad and then the statue in the background,
but
like...
we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something.
Oh, I wish I had landed on that for longer.
With Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing.
But the shot was similar to this, right? Where she was like looking all sad in this corner, and then you had the ideal of what people thought of her via the statue. Ugh, beautiful shot. It's my boy.
Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too.
Talk about coincidences. We meet again.
Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
I love that there's this random ass gap here where Flynn's should be.
So you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation at the Frost Moon Enclave go?
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
We learned some stories of her early days.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life.
Her dog?
Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
Your dog? Flynn's? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Varka's the dog? You know what? You're so right. Actually, you are so right. You are so right. Let's change that around. Flynn's is the dude and Varka's the dog. Anyway.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
Oh my god, the Donoko communicator's back! I'm sure I saw one of those back on the Golden Island archipelago.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Also, who has that phone now? It's us, Venti, and I guess Albedo now? Klee, I'm assuming, has one because she's Klee, but...
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. Ooh. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
Hey, buddy!
It's you!
It's you!
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
Oh my god, hey, buddy, how's it going?
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Krai.
Hat Guy?
I forgot they're not gonna know why the fuck we call him Hat Guy.
Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
From Nahida?
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Drioche from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy.
You could just use another name! Of course you would just take the one Nahida gave you and that was it. I love that they're just like, oh, we have to use the name Hat Guy because everyone's gonna have a different name.
Good to see you again, Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy?
I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here.
So they came to Krai together. They did, in a cutscene. Well, technically in a trailer.
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Who's that?
The Doctor. Also known as
so you're
Dottore,
investigator. Okay, great.
second of the Fatui Harbingers.
Just as I thought.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
Oh, we got bad blood, all right. I'm gonna kick his ass.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it. Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known.
Is it pronounced Zondique?
Once studied at the academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
Well, we also had that last quest, the last event, which talked about Zondique, sorry. And then we also have, I think, a mini world quest or a location that talked about him as well. And also the manga, if we want to count that one too. Zondique, I've heard that name before. Back in the ruins, when the Ibis King mentioned that student. Was that the Doctor?
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Krai, but we haven't seen a trace of him since we got here.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already. But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record?
It kind of is, but also News and Zandik also did a pop-up in, God, I think it was Leah when we had Child's Story as well, so that's another mention of him too.
Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
Right, the lore skipper doesn't get to mock someone for being a dropout. Homie does not know the information either. Also, ooh, wait, I need this to happen. You better accept it.
Sure.
Oh, this is gonna be tense! Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Even though they're harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, when you talk to them, try to be...
Not a bitch?
I got it.
Also because they don't know you exist in the way that you exist either.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Hey, Wanderer. Well, I named him Sunny, so I'll call... I don't know. Should I call him Wanderer? I'll just call him Wanderer. It's easier. Are you here for revenge?
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him.
Yeah, you got Kale, you got D-Luke, you got probably Kaya. Who else has Dodorate screwed up people's lives?
Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
Fair enough. One other thing. When we return, let's talk about Columbina.
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
Are you calling me a pigeon? Is that what's happening? Wait, I'm so confused. After the conversation ends, the group splits into 2 teams. Led by Varko, you safely... Kuvaki, something happened! Ah! Father, anyway.
You made it. Who is this?
This is so awkward. This is so awkward. Oh yeah, and also half of Inazuma for sure. Oh, he's calling Columbina a pigeon, which makes sense, but also damn. All of my homies hate Dodore, real and true.
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
Wow, Marionette apologizing. Crazy.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
So as I mentioned in my letter, the academia's got its eyes on Dottore, but this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Krai to pursue my personal academic interests.
I mean, technically, this is your personal academic interest.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the academia about this way back.
You flatter me.
You're all harbingers. What reason would you have to disclose information about Dodore?
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn. He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
You know what? Fair enough.
Fair point. Definitely not.
which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people.
Oh my god, she says I'm trustworthy?
Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Krai is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred. Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Interesting that they say that we don't need 3 harbingers in the area, so they don't actually consider Columbina a harbinger, which is, I know it's kind of been reiterated throughout the story, but it's nice to have that confirmation.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
Right. And that goes all of his academic funding. I mean, Columbina quit. That is true, but like, I feel like they would still keep her title just for appearances, you know?
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears.
Listen, it sounds like he has ADHD.
The only similarity we share is that once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh. Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died. And after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said. Waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
Marionette pop off, but the way that Columbina was just poking her!
You've been bottling that up for a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, you seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs. Especially when it comes to Dottore.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. He can't explain it.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
What? Bye? Ugh.
Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He makes quite the impression.
Don't worry, he's been like this for eons.
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore. Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
And of course she's not going to tell Fatui, but...
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
Relationship? She could have just given you a pseudonym. What did she do while she was with the Fatui?
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that. The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't?
She's a moon goddess, bro!
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right?
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing.
The way she's kicking her feet, that's a very cute detail.
The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice.
Columbina this entire time. Oh my god, you think I'm enchanting?
It was a dumb and stupid rumor. But the reality of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions. So she just continued to sing in the flower garden. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
Oh!
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually.
Girl, that's a trauma talking.
And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
Sounds like something... Oh, actually, sounds like something Wander would say. No wonder.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
Not her saying this and she can't hear it. Thank you for telling us all this.
What is it? Something come to mind?
It's nothing. I'm just even more eager to learn her name now. I want to shout it to her from the rooftops.
That makes sense. Nothing screams "you are needed" like your name shouted from across the town.
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name.
Oh. Uh-huh, and you would know that? For reasons.
I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had.
Of course.
I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Yeah, sure.
Nor I.
Yeah, both of you!
Sandrone. Harlequino.
And they were all coworkers. You chat further about interesting moments from Columbina's past, but soon the time has come to whatever the
Huh!
Asili!
Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck,
You've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
That's crazy. Anyway, take care, everyone. We'll be back in touch if the situation changes.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy!
Oh, it's Durin! It's Durin's icon. Hold on. There you go. You can see Durin's icon now.
Here you are.
Oh my god! Anyway.
Oh, hat guy. How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results are the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked?
Durin! Oh, he has the whole weight of his past hanging on him. Well, that makes sense, I guess. If you make Durin and Wanderer friends, they both have that whole, like, we knew what we did in our past, and now we have to come and accept it in this reality. I'm assuming this is, like, Hyperborea. I don't know which timeline this one is, but...
And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
Dawnhog Part 2? I mean, basically Dawnhog.
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them. However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you.
I love that they're having therapy with each other.
It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside.
And don't you want that yourself, buddy?
So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile, it isn't.
That's actually really sweet. That's actually a really sweet back and forth.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Teyvat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
Oh, so interacting with the corruption can cause things in the past to also change.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Teyvat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those phantoms?
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can control it.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her.
Okay, this is Hyperborea.
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there? Ah!
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
To intimidate and obstruct. Sounds about right for the Abyss.
Let me try. I should be able to influence that thing.
The rock?
Have you seen a little girl?
Make use of the stone pillars to aid Ramses.
This isn't the time for that! Just run!
Hold on, I want to see what this one says. Nope, that's the same. Okay. So now how would you do that?
Inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
Durin can use the power of the Abyss to affect the world in which phantoms are located. For example, using it on a stone pillar will create a barrier with the immediate and obstruct attributes, which will in turn affect the choices and actions in human phantoms. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's only in certain areas. And he can't go past this area either, because then he'll pop up and then die. And that'll restart. Okay.
Have you seen a little girl?
It is high-key giving the cycles, but I mean, we've already known a little bit that the cycles in Teyvat are cycles. So, I guess we're just influencing this one cycle
I hear
here.
someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
And this would change that.
Where are all these monsters coming from?
What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
Is there more? It's probably gonna be more.
He really left. Ha! We did it!
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him. See what he does next.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
I mean, also, in that sense...
There's monsters ahead.
Did I block that properly?
Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it.
And this would be, I guess, what people would consider as fate.
Is it safe now? The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
I mean, I'm assuming they're trying to ascribe
Let's keep
that
up.
fate is something that we just don't understand. It's just some other mechanism that we cannot control. I had more thoughts, but then doing the mechanics made me lose the thought.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
Well, I can't manipulate anything. Oh. Durin's abyssal power can also affect the phantom explosive barrels, causing explosions that can clear obstacles and deal damage to monsters. However, these explosions also cause damage to human phantoms, so use it with caution.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead.
Oh, I remember the thought. Hopefully I don't lose it by the time this quest is done. But also, I'm assuming if we
There's
can
still a
manipulate
chance,
stuff
Durin.
like this,
Use the traps.
right? What we see in Wanderer's Quest during that time, we end up seeing that even though he erased himself, time eventually neutralizes out to a point where the same actions still happen. So are we saying then, if abyssal, if he had access to abyssal energies, there's a possibility that he could have prevented, Kazuha's
This is a new development.
grandfather from
I've never
suffering the
seen
same
this happen
fate?
before. we might just be able to save this person.
I mean, I would assume that he would end up dying in a similar way at some end, right?
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana is her name. She's carrying a large backpack.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find any survivors here.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, this is gonna be a throwback. He sounds like the guy who played Meatboru in the Golden Island Archipelago quest, the second one. He sounds like the guy who voices the boat.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
The rescue has reached a dead end. All that can be done is to wait for another chance.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all.
Wait, can I open it back up after he's gone? Guess not.
Spargana, are you there?
What? What's this? Hey! Let us out!
Anything else? You wanna... Nothing? No? No? You wanna do something? Is it gonna do a thing? I want to press the button. It's not giving me an icon for it. Or it just continues. Okay, it just needs the NPC to continue.
Huh? That looks like one of my daughter's books. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
Oh, we're in the 3D perspective. Okay. That shouldn't have killed them, but okay. Okay, that's too many.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
I guess so.
It's interesting that we're toying with fate.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
Stop him.
That's my daughter's book. She's passed this way. Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched just for this. But how will I find her without any clues? I no longer have anywhere else to go.
So it ends up him being in that situation again. He doesn't run.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate.
So you can't change his fate, but you can change how long it takes to get there. And that could possibly influence other ways to change fate. Even if we interfere, his fate is sealed. Like, I expected, right, the outcomes will end up being the same, but the path of getting there still is able to change. I mean, there's always the concept in, like, sci-fi where there are specific points that, like, this has to happen, right? But there are other things that you can manipulate to... They'll end up in the same way, but, like, there are things, certain things that can change. I'm curious now, in that sense, how many things can you change, even if it seems like their fate will stay the same? How many of those things could eventually influence another piece of fate being changed? You know? Like, I don't know if there is a possibility of that, but it almost feels like Genshin at least is trying to allude to the point of the possibility that if you change or try to change fate enough times, maybe you might end up there. But you can't change the one direct fate that you're trying to influence, you know? Maybe you'll influence something like 3 million things down in the future, but just not this one thing. He's probably teaching him this so that he doesn't go down the same path. Maybe it seems futile, right? And I know this is a concept in general philosophy as well, where fate isn't something that isn't easily manipulated. Like, some people don't think fate exists, or some people think fate does exist and it's written in time and we can never change it. But, I mean, with the addition with sci-fi, you never know what could be changed.
Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head. Where are they from?
Huh? What's going on?
So he remembers the cycles.
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me?
Finon, is that you? Damn, they put Finon in Genshin Impact?
Wait, who are you?
What do you mean you can see me?
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there. I'm sorry, I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right? I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her. Isn't that right?
Well, no, it isn't.
Yes, it is. Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you? It seems she really isn't here.
I wonder if we get to see his daughter's ancestor, or like someone within his generation in Krai itself at some point. I don't know. And this is also like thousands of years old in Hyperborea, but
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
I'm just tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while. You look exhausted too.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You know? You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid, yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
Mm-hmm.
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
Well!
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Salvindagnir?
Is that pronounced Vignagnir? I thought it was Vindiger.
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
Could you tell me your history? Like...
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Hey Genshin, when's the Ludi Harpastum? When is it? When do we get the Ludi Harpastum event? This is my favorite interaction in these quests. I like that it's via an NPC, actually. I like that he's, as much as I wanted Nicole to give me the lore, I'm glad that at least we get something from, like, a random person in this universe, right? Because I feel like we're gonna get the most authentic experience from this one person.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look.
Well, listen, Nahida was stuck in baby jail for a year, so relax.
But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to... I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
This is a very sweet moment. Bye, bro.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change, but I believe that we've just made the most progress we have yet.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I ask you a question?
Why are you so fucking depressed?
You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open.
Yeah!
Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile, right? I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the academia.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
He just wants to be friends. Tell Doreen.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
Hi, staring in Simulanka.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. After that...
Hi, Skara. It's the same shots as in 2.0.
Resisting the influence of the abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy.
Prepare for the entrance exam. I didn't know trying to become a god inside a giant robot counted as an entrance exam. You know, the requirements are pretty strict from last time I heard.
But no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder. You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that. But the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will. I promise.
All right, break time's over.
Hello, who's contacting?
Hello, Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Ooh, so it did influence something.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
Oh, that's the end of Act 5? Okay! That is a very interesting place to end off that conversation.